I'm happily in a relationship, but I have dreams about cheating on him. Why did I do that? Remove me from the situation right now, please. I puked and went number 2 all over my friends with benefits bed and clothes. It's not funny, but it like is funny. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, hi, my name is Mackenzie, and for today's video, I'm going to be reacting to some of my followers' biggest, wildest, craziest, funniest secrets, and some of their embarrassing moments. I asked you guys to send me some of your secrets or embarrassing moments over on Instagram, and you guys did not disappoint. And these will be completely anonymous. I'm not going to tell you who they are, so I'm not going to put everyone on blast. So we're going to start off with a bang, and we're going to start with this one that says, in the wilderness, I went number 2. Thought it was a remote area. Was actually just right off a trail. This is funny because that's just great. Because I just picture you like, picture that. But like, you're just like going and then you're like, oh, I'm good. And then you're like, oh, okay. Whoops. This one. This says, I'm happily in a relationship, but I have dreams about cheating on him. Never would though. I feel like it's normal to have dreams that make you feel like they're almost real, and because it is from your subconscious, so you're like, why am I dreaming about this? Like, what in my subconscious is making me dream about this? But I get it, dreams aren't real, and if you say you would never do that, then you probably will never do that. But it's just funny how your dreams try to fake you out. Like, that's great. Because then you wake up, and sometimes you ever have those dreams where you wake up and you almost feel like it was so vivid that you're like, did I do that? Was that real? When I first read this, I thought it was just, I have dreams about cheating on my husband. Like, you dream about it. Like, not like you fall asleep and have a dream. It's like you dream about it. Like, you want to do that. Or it's not your husband. Just a relationship. I don't know if you're, what status of the relationship you are in. But yeah, that's good. Okay, so this next one. Once I got so drunk, I puked and went number 2 all over my friends with benefits bed and clothes. 5 years later, and she put a ring emoji. That's hilarious. What a story. What a story. What a, this is how I met your mom. This is what made me go, she's a keeper. I mean, that is a really, really good testament to your guys' love and to him, because that's so funny, and I'm happy for you guys. I'm so glad that it worked out for you guys and he didn't flee the scene. This next one says, I used to eat chalk and wet sand when I was a child. I actually ate a crayon when I was a child, but I didn't like swallow it or anything. I remember I just bit into it because for some reason when you're younger, that stuff is so intriguing. And then you were like, why? But I definitely bit into a crayon and then spit it in the toilet. Why are we so weird as kids? Kids are so weird, and then we were once those kids. Like, sometimes I'll see a kid and I'm like, why are you so weird? And then I'm like, I was you. And I definitely ate like Play-Doh and things like that. And I can feel like the sand when you say you ate wet sand. It's like, you know, when you get back from the beach or something, and then I'm like in Ohio, I'm like, yeah, I go to the beach all the time. But the sand gets stuck in your teeth, and every now and then you get like a grain of sand and you chew on it. So this next one is starting relationships on the rooftop of the hospital. So I asked this person to elaborate, and they said, I won't say they, said that they would bring up like a romantic relationship that they would have, and they would bring them up to the hospital rooftop and like hang out. That's cute. Like, reminds me of a movie. I think that's cute. I never did that kind of stuff when I was in the hospital though. It was weird because I'm not a shy person, but for some reason in the hospital, I didn't like to interact with other people. Now we're gonna get into embarrassing moments, because these are really funny too. I asked a distant cousin who I'd never met before that day what her and her husband did because their house was beautiful. And she goes, my husband died many years ago. Okay, I'm not meaning to laugh at that, but I have been there where you're in that situation and you immediately get hot. A hot flash just goes through your body and you're just like, oh. Or like the worst is when you're at a funeral and you're giving a hug to someone who had just lost someone and you're like, how are you? Like, not great. Why do I do that? It's because I'm so used to just being like, hi, how are you? That is something, I've definitely been there though, where you, yeah, and you get hot. Ugh. This next one is one of those kind of situations too, where you just get hot all over your body and you're just like, remove me from this situation right now, please. So this one says, a blind guy did a return at work So this person works in like retail or something. And I told him to go look around for something new. They followed it up by saying, luckily, he laughed it off and said, I'll do my best. See, that's when it kind of lightens up the mood, because obviously you didn't mean to do that. Like, you would just say that to the average person. So I feel you. I'm sorry that happened. It's not funny, but it like is funny. It kind of is funny. But I'm glad that the person didn't make you feel weird. Like, they kind of were just like, I'll do my best. Like, they made it funny. So then it kind of lightened up the tension a little bit. I get this next one. I feel this one. This one hits close to home. Vomiting up mucus in class in 9th grade. I didn't get like that really in high school, but I had moments like that. Like, I remember one time in Sam's Club that happened to me in class. Ugh, I hate that for you. But also CF things, am I right? Coming out to my dead girlfriend's mom over text. This is kind of sensitive, but also I know that this person who sent this kind of has dark humor, so I don't think that they'll care if I'm like, it's not funny, but I think they understand, like they're with it on the dark humor. Congrats on coming out though. I think that is really brave and great. I hate the circumstances. Comment down below your most embarrassing story. I'm actually gonna share one of mine right now. So one of my, okay, I'm not a person who easily gets embarrassed. I just don't. I feel like life is supposed to be funny, and I also just feel like we're all human. Who even cares at the end of the day, you know? But there was this one moment at Cheesecake Factory. So this is kind of weird, because if you've ever been on oxygen, maybe you understand that when you're like deprived of oxygen, you kind of get a little loopy and you just do things and you're like, why did I just do that? You're almost living outside of your body. And there was a lot of moments the year before transplant that happened, because I would refuse to wear my oxygen because I was embarrassed. Stupid, I know, but I would. And I was at Cheesecake Factory. I was not feeling the greatest. Duh. And there was this really cute guy that had been in the Cheesecake Factory for a few years. Like, I have always thought he was cute. I don't even know what went through my head. He's like standing over there and he's looking at me, and I waved. And as soon as I waved, I literally went, and as soon as I did it, I turned around and I was just like, why did I do that? Why did I do that? Why did I do that? And I laughed for 20 minutes straight, like full vein popping out of my head, tears falling down, laughter forever. Because why did I do that? Why did I think he was my friend? And I was just like, hey, like, wait. I waved and I literally turned around and was like, why? Like, I was outside of my body. I was literally living outside my body, and my body was like, waved to him. And I was like, I turned around literally like, what the heck? And I was just laughing, and I just kept saying, why did I do that? And I was crying, laughing, like I was laughing so hard. So it's not really embarrassing. It's more of a funny story. But I guess if I can say anything that's embarrassing, I guess it's that. So on that note, that was it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Comment down below your most embarrassing story. I would love to hear more. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.